Hey, we just saw a squad car pull out of a lot. Tell me that wasn't Antonio Vega in the back.
Well, yeah, it was. Gonzalez, he came in, read him his rights, and led him away.
Well, he isn't wasting any time, is he?
Is he really gonna break Andy's back?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Andy and this guy Antonio, I take it they're pretty close. Antonio was working with Andy to try and catch the cops who've been selling guns in Angel Square.
And that's why she feels like every time Antonio gets in trouble, it's her fault.
Well, it's not. Manzo's the one that set her up, and he's the one that got her convicted for something he did.
Just think.
No, she should have nailed that scum the minute she saw him with the guns. That's right, just like 20 minutes alone with that guy.
Oh, for goodness sake, beating the pulp out of Manzo wasn't going to free Andy. But don't worry, something tells me that his days of freedom are numbered.
Yo, boss is waiting on you. Over there. Oh, wow. Look who decided to show up.
Next time you want me, don't send that greaseball, all right?
Would you rather I call police headquarters?
What do you want, RJ?
My, we are in a mood, aren't we? Here, I'm all ready to celebrate. I thought we'd have a little toast in honor of today's verdict. I want to hear all about how little Andy Harrison was convicted as the dirty cop.
Yeah, well, have a drink for me, okay? I got better things to do.
No. No, you don't. You work for me now, Manzo, remember? And when I offer one of my boys a drink, he damn well better take it.
So?
Were you able to get her to rest a little bit?
Yes, she's lying down, but she wanted me to get her some orange juice.
I know where it is. Excuse me.
Well, that was really quite a scene at the hospital with Marty Saybrook.
Yes. Blair was very hysterical.
Well, she's doing much better now, and I think that Cassie and I can manage quite nicely from here on.
In other words, if you're not a Kramer woman, you need not apply.
Oh, Andrew. It like that. It's just I know how busy you are.
I'm very concerned about Blair, Dorian. The sudden calm that came over her. Her insistence that Todd is not dead.
Yes, she does seem to be clinging to the fact that his body wasn't recovered. That's because he isn't dead.
Excuse me, but you promised you would stay in bed.
The airport and made arrangements to have the jet fueled up.
What? And where do you intend to go?
Going to Ireland to find my husband and Marty's friend. Maybe then I'll find out what really happened over there.
Patrick. Oh, I was so worried about you. Thank God you're all right.
Seeing your sweet face like this almost makes me want to believe like those last 24 hours was just one long, bloody nightmare.
Come in. Give me your coat. You must be exhausted. How did you find me? Why did you come here? What happened after I left?
One thing at a time, Margaret.
But I heard some horrible news.
Tell me.
Todd was killed in some kind of car crash.
I'm afraid it's worse than that. Your friend Todd Manning was murdered, cut down in cold blood, with bullets that were meant for me.
shot to death?
I'm sorry, Margaret. I didn't mean to blurt it out like that, but I'm so bloody tired. And my thoughts are all jumbled in my head. So much has happened.
And it's really true? Todd's dead?
Yeah. I heard the shots go off, and I saw his body.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what you ever did for your friend, but that boy was bound and determined to help me no matter what. Simply because you asked him to.
Why? Why'd he have to die? What happened?
He and I were sitting in the inn, waiting for the helicopter, and Ivers and Maxwell walked in. And Todd helped to hide me until they were gone, and I told him that they were going to be back because they were looking for me. And I think that's when he had the idea of playing the decoy. I told him no. I said it was dangerous, but that boy was determined. He was a stubborn bloke about it. And finally, he knocked me halfway across the bar so I couldn't be grabbing at him. And the next thing I know, he's walking out the door, wearing my coat, pretending to be me.
Ivers and Maxwell thought that Todd was you?
Yeah.
They were gonna shoot you? Oh, my God. Poor Blair.
Blair, I can understand why you want to go to Ireland and where all this happened. But this has been a very emotional day, both for you and for your baby.
I'm fine. We're fine.
Okay, maybe you are, but I just don't think you should make decisions that you're going to regret later on. Just give it a day or two until the Irish police have a chance to get some more information and you get over this initial shock.
I am over it all right, and as far as the baby's concerned, she's fine. And so will her daddy when I find him and bring him home.
Blair, please, just listen to
Look, Andrew, please, you listen to me, all right? I have to go.
I agree with Blair. Thank you, Cassie. Well, sweetheart, if I were Blair and you were missing, I wouldn't waste 1 minute waiting to find you.
I couldn't agree more. So I think we better get to the airport just as soon as possible.
We?
You don't think I'm going to let you go alone, do you? All the way over to Ireland and deal with this yourself?
Dorian, I don't know what I would do without you.
Oh, you.
For you. Thank you all so much.
Oh.
Thanks, Bill.
You're welcome.
Okay, all right, let me see if I got this straight now. Nora Buchanan, the woman who defended Annie Harrison, used to be married to the district attorney, Hank Gannon, who prosecuted Annie Harrison.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, well, no wonder they're divorced.
Well, you know, that happens to the best of us. In fact, after me, 3 different times. And I'll tell you a little secret, but you gotta promise me you're not gonna laugh. All 3 times, Tina. I told you not to do that. I told you.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit it's a little excessive. That explains why Tina's so possessive.
Think?
She obviously isn't sure whether she's married to you or not. I'm just glad I don't have to worry about divorce.
Yeah. And I keep thinking, what a shame that is. About you, not that you'll never experience the joys of divorce. So you're gonna file for an appeal tomorrow?
First thing in the morning.
You know what? I hate to bring up business during a family crisis, but if we don't get that delivery order placed, we're going to have a beer crisis, and that means no business.
Oh, shoot. How did I forget that? I don't know how you can remember anything. Between raising kids and keeping the restaurant going, not to mention keeping Serenity Springs in track. I don't know how you do it.
Sometimes I wonder myself.
Ever heard of the word delegate?
Nora, you are a lifesaver.
Gee, I'm glad I was going to save something today.
So, I'll be right back. Excuse me, thank you.
Hey, Cord! Thanks, come on, take a load off.
Actually, I was hoping you could help me do just that.
Why, what do you mean?
Well, how do you feel about taking sole charge of Serenity Springs?
just while I get roadies running right. See, my plate's a little full right now.
A little, he says.
I don't need you to say I told you so. Thank you very much. Just say yes.
Max, you know you can count on me.
I know it. I swear, it's not going to take too long. Just a little while to get things going.
Don't worry about it, Max. I'm not going anywhere.
They don't make them like this anymore.
No, they don't. Well, speaking of which, they don't make them like that either. Look at this. Asa here, of all places, without the mayor-to-be on his arm. You believe it?
What's so unusual about your grandfather being here at Rudy's alone?
Well, it's just that when Asa first married Alex, they didn't go anywhere without each other. They were like joined at the hip.
I could see how Roadies might be a little too rustic for Alex's taste.
Well, look who's here.
Hey, Asa, we were just saying that about you.
You know what, Asa? I just can't imagine what you're doing here in my place.
This run-down watering hole belongs to you?
Down to the last piece of sawdust.
I can see now. You turned me down when I offered you the palace a few years ago. Now, this joint is definitely more your style, Max.
I'm out of here.
Cord, you mind if I join you and your gorgeous young filly?
Please.
Well, this gorgeous young Billy be delighted, but I told you before, you can call me Maggie.
Oh, my pleasure.
You're gonna have to excuse me for 1 second. I do have to talk to Max about something. Be right back. You gonna be all right here?
I think I can handle it.
We won't even know you're gone.
No, be careful because he bites. Asa, behave yourself.
Any man fight a pretty gal like you.
Except this gal's been known to bite back.
Touche, touche. See, I knew when I met you, you had a lot of spunk. And that's just what Cordero needs. You wouldn't believe the kind of women he's been involved with.
I gather you don't trust his judgment.
Well, it gets kind of cloudy when it comes to females. Did you know that he married the same harebrained fool 3 times?
Ah, but he divorced her.
Yes, yes. You think he learned his lesson? Right, huh? No. Turns around and gets mixed up with the same witch that tried to kill me when I was stupid enough to marry her myself.
Wife number
7. Well, you know what they say, Maggie. Practice makes perfect.
Oh, in here I thought you were just getting warmed up.
God, you never give up, do you? When are you going to stop coming around here looking for some lame excuse to shut down my uncle's club?
You can chill, Rachel. All Detective Manzo's looking for right now is a drink.
You believe that?
Well, absolutely. And to make sure there are no hard feelings, I'm offering Landview's finest, a little champagne.
Well, it's your funeral. Just don't waste the good stuff on him.
You should know by now, I only stock the good stuff. Ooh. You do that nice, baby.
Well, it looks like you don't need me around to take care of you anymore tonight. I'm going to take these upstairs.
Whoa, girl, slow down. Got anything for me in there? Got a little something for you. I know you're gonna like it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Not now. Uncle RJ catches us, that's it.
No problem. You know I got everything under control. Vamos.
I'm afraid there's more bad news.
God.
Inspector Gwilligan is dead as well.
This never end?
I took your friend's helicopter and I went to Dublin to talk to Gwilligan's boss, Chief Inspector Bass. I was about to tell him everything.
Mr. Thornhart, Chief Inspector Bass. So glad to meet you at last. We've been worried about you. Come in, lad. Come in.
Did Bass help you get out of the country?
Hardly. Before Gwilligan died, he told me that there was someone in the special branch who was a traitor, someone who worked for the men of 21.
Did he know who?
Well, I found out. was Chief Inspector Bass himself.
And you went to see him?
Once he figured out that I knew, I was in deep trouble.
What happened?
Well, let's just say I was lucky to get out of there alive. I found my way to Shannon Airport, and I jumped on a plane to America without thinking. But when I sat down, and I finally had a chance to sort things out, I knew that I had to come here and explain to you what happened, and to warn you.
About what?
About anyone working for the Irish Special Branch. You can't trust them, Margaret. No matter what they tell you, especially if they tell you something about me. Promise me you won't.
I promise. I promise. Don't worry, I mean, I doubt they'll ever find you here.
Well, I won't be giving them the chance.
You're leaving?
I have to. If I stay, you'll be in danger all over again.
Babe, you can't just show up here and then disappear.
Margaret, I have no choice. For your sake, I gotta get as far away from you as I possibly can.
This isn't Ireland. That's 1,000 miles away. You'll be safe here.
I can't get far enough away from Bass and his men. He'll use his connections to find me. I've got to keep moving.
Look at you. You can hardly stand up.
I'm all right.
Stay the night. Please, give yourself the chance to get your strength back.
I suppose a little rest wouldn't hurt. But I'll be off come morning.
Lay down. Close your eyes. Talk about that when you wake up.
There, I've had your little toast, now I'm going.
What's with you, Manzo? Harrison's conviction puts you in the clear, but you act like you're the one who took the fall. What is it, because your little gun-peddling business took a nosedive? Hey, relax, man. You've got a very generous boss.
Let's get something straight, RJ. I do what I do for you because I have no choice. It's not because we're pals, okay?
A man like you, with a sick little boy, should show his boss more respect.
Look, I'm a little tired, okay? So I'm gonna go home now, and I'm gonna get some sleep.
Well, not so fast. See, I've got an errand, and I need you to run it.
Okay? What is it?
Oh, the good boy. The little obedience classes are starting to pay off. But you know what? You do look a little tired. So why don't you forget that errand? A good night's rest is exactly what you need. See? I'm not only generous, I'm understanding, too.
You have a safe trip, okay? And I promise you that I'm going to say a prayer both for Todd, you and the baby.
Thank you, Andrew.
All right. I'll see you later.
Mm-hmm.
I just called my chauffeur. He's on his way over here to pick me up. I'm going to go home and pack some things for the trip.
Dorian, really, I appreciate you wanting to go to help me and everything, but you don't have to. I'm really fine. I'll be all right.
absolutely not. I'm not going to let you go all by yourself. Do you hear me? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should...
No. Todd, hello?
Yes, is this the residence of Mr. Todd Manning?
Yes, it is. Who is this?
Virgil Aldrich speaking. I'll bet you're Mrs. Todd Manning. I saw your wedding picture in the paper the other day.
Mr. Aldrich, my husband isn't here right now, so...
Well, that's okay. I just wanted to tell him how much I enjoyed swapping business secrets today.
Today? You spoke to my husband today? Where did you speak to my husband today?
On the plane back from Ireland.
Well, what time did the plane land?
Around 5 o'clock. Didn't your husband... Actually, I don't recall the exact time. Listen, maybe I'll try Mr. Manning in the office tomorrow.
Was he all right?
Seemed fine to me. He was a little on edge at first, but... look, I really need to go. Just tell your husband that Virgil Aldrich, Warp Speed Computing, called.
Mr. Aldrich, wait just a minute.
Blair, who was that?
Virgil Aldrich. Do you know him?
No. But he was on a flight back from Ireland today. Todd. Sweetie, how is that possible?
He is alive. I knew it. And he's not in Ireland. He's here. He's here.
Then why didn't Todd call you to tell you that?
I swear, I think Manzo put a hex on this place. I never seen it this dead.
Well, the trio left, and I heard there's a big championship game going over at LU tonight, so...
Hey, let's take advantage of the football fever and get out of here early.
You're only losing money if you stay open on a night like tonight anyway.
Well, there it is. You heard my accountant. Close up that register.
Do you want me to bring the total receipts upstairs when I'm through?
Definitely.
Look, RJ, I'll close up for you if you want so you can get a head start on those receipts.
Ah, I like the way you think, Javier.
And who knows, maybe I'll just stick around here for a little while and check out your CDs if you don't mind. I'm getting into that jazz thing.
Look at this guy. He's got fine threads, cool jazz. Well, you know, if you hang around with me long enough, you're bound to develop some taste. Here you go, man. You're in charge. Enjoy.
Oh, I plan to.
I think I'll call it a night, too.
Later, Rachel. Definitely later.
Hey, you bring the bull and I'll ride him.
You're on.
Well, I can see you two are getting along just fine.
Rodero, you found yourself a winner in this young lady. Don't let her get away.
Oh, well, Ace, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but Maggie and I, we're just going to be friends.
Call her whatever you like.
Well, looks like you've charmed yourself another Texan lady.
Ooh, sorry. Listen, I'm gonna let you two get to your business, and I'm gonna go get another beer.
Don't be gone long, you hear?
Did Antonio say anything before they dragged him away?
No, not really. It's like he was just sitting here waiting on the cops to come pick him up. Why?
I'm just not so sure I want my little sister getting wrapped up with this guy, that's all.
Well, Andy's not so little anymore, is she?
Yeah, Antonio's a good guy, Max. You should give him a chance.
He's also an ex-con who did time in prison for murdering a man.
Well, I know how you feel, Max. I was actually a little worried myself when Bo arranged to have him paroled early. But he did risk everything to work with Andy, trying to get the information that Bo wanted. Even if it did backfire. I'm gonna make a phone call. I'll be right back.
Listen, Dylan, I do not want Antonio to go to prison. But that doesn't mean I think he's good for my sister. I would rather not see Andy go through any more hell than she is right now because she gets involved with the wrong guy again. She should just forget about him. She's got enough of her own problems to worry about.
Hey!
Anybody ever tell you you got great legs, baby?
Buchanan. You dirty old man. Oh.
Yeah, it's something else. You know I love it when you're near me. You're near me.
What took you so long?
The coast clear.
Ronnie just went upstairs with a stack of receipts.
I guess we don't have to worry about them anymore tonight, huh?
Nah. I'd say your uncle and his bartender are definitely in for the evening. So, let the party begin. Whoa, baby. Not so fast. Plenty of time.
I got your money.
No, Rachel. I don't want your money. I already told you that before.
What? Oh, you want me to take you shopping again?
Now, what I have in mind, you could do right here, right now.
Javier.
Dance with me. I'd love to feel your body move. Dance with me a little bit. We'll do a couple of lines.
How did you find me?
Oh, you underestimate me, Mr. Thornhart. With my connections, it was child's play. Did you really think you could pretend to be Todd Manning and get away with it?
Margaret, don't come in here. Run!
That wouldn't be wise, Miss Saybrook. Not if you value your friend's life. Please, join us. Allow me to introduce myself. Chief Inspector Bass of the Irish Special Branch.
Let her go. She's done nothing.
Oh, well, she knows now, doesn't she? As much as I hate to cut this visit short, I really have no choice.
Margaret?
Father, we ask that you keep our brother Todd safe for the sake of his wife and his child. And if he's been taken from this earth, we ask that you receive him as a lamb unto your flock. Amen. Father, this man, this Todd Manning, he is he's burdened with many sins. He has sinned against people that I love and that I cherish. And even though we've seen him try to right those wrongs, to try to turn his life around, it's been very difficult for us to forgive him fully. And so we ask your forgiveness for our weakness. And I truly pray, I pray in faith that if he has been taken from us, that you find a way to heal the pain in his heart as you take him into the arms of your great mercy. And for his wife, Blair, I truly pray that you find a way to calm her and to give her a safe and peaceful pregnancy and to bring their child into this world happy and healthy and strong.
these things I pray in your name. Amen.
Marty? What is it?
I have some news about Todd.
So I'm thinking if we reinvest that capital, then Serenity Springs will be doing just fine. What do you think?
I think you're right on the money, Cord. It's a damn shame to waste it on a small operation like Serenity Springs, which is why I'm about to make you a real offer.
Okay, I'm listening.
How do you feel about joining your granddaddy at the helm of Buchanan Enterprises?
Are you serious?
I am dead serious, Cord. This is a multi-billion-dollar operation. I have spread myself far and wide. I figure it's time to get me a new ramrod. Someone to help me hold on to the reins.
You are serious? Okay, so why me?
Because I need someone I can trust, Cord. That means family.
Running Buchanan Enterprises, that's a hell of an undertaking.
I've got a lot of faith in you, son.
Ace, the timing on this stinks. 2 minutes ago, I promised Max that I would help him take care of Serenity Springs.
Are you telling me that you're going to pass this a prize opportunity like this, to be Max Holden's associate in a glorified bird bath? You are my air boy. I kick off. A big chunk of those billions will be yours. Now, is that so bad?
I need some time to think about this, Asa.
What the hell is there to think about? I'm talking more money than some countries have in their treasuries. It's not just about money. Fine. Think about it. I'm off the island for a few days on business. When I get back, my God, I want an answer from you.
Champagne?
Yep.
Andy gets convicted for crimes that Manzo committed, and RJ orders champagne?
I knew those two were in cahoots, honey. I just wish I could have gotten it just a little closer to them, you know, so I could really hear what they were saying.
You know, that disguise is great. I had no idea who you were at Rhodey's, and you were right on top of me.
Well, going to RJ's, you know, I didn't want to take any chances. As it was, I thought I was a goner when Rachel rolled in there.
Oh, please don't tell me Rachel was part of the celebration.
I doubt it. Judging by the way that she went after Manzo for hassling RJ. Honey, Manzo and RJ are in business. Here's what's odd. Looks like that RJ is the boss. Manzo's not too happy about that.
Well, when you play with the devil, you're going to be unhappy.
Well, let's just hope the pressure gets to him.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
If your political career doesn't pan out, you could go into community theater.
Yeah. I'm a real master of disguise, huh? Just wish this was all for fun and games.
I know. You've done your civic duty for tonight. Being at RJ's alone. You deserve the key to the city.
Wasn't all torture, though. RJ has pretty good taste in music. I'll give him that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You like jazz?
Yeah.
The rhythm? That funky beat? The sexy sax?
You let me get this itchy stuff off my face. I'm gonna show you some funky beats.
Well, don't waste any time. You never know when my husband will be back.
Whoa. In that case...
Oh, this is some good stuff, Javier.
You know I love it when you're near me.
I could dance with you all night.
Oh, be my guest. I want it. You can see I'm all up on it. So can you come up for a second, baby? Second, baby. If I tell you that your touch is precious, would you not forget this? Would your heart protect us? Endless are my emotions for you. I guess that's why I do the things I do. You're looking still finer than today. I want to.
Time was getting out of here.
And you are absolutely sure?
I spoke to my friend Patrick. He heard the shots, and he saw Todd's body after it was over.
Dear God.
Blair was right, what she said before at the hospital. This is my fault. I mean, I'm the reason Todd's dead. I did kill him.
Stop it. Just stop it. Now, all you did was ask Todd to come and help you, right? And you did not ask him to try to fool some killers by pretending to be Patrick.
I know, but if I hadn't asked him to stay there in the first place...
Did you pull the trigger?
And I know I have to tell Blair. But after what happened today at the hospital, I really don't know how.
No, I understand. And you did the right thing by coming to me. I will tell Blair what happened.
I don't know why Todd hasn't called or shown up. I mean, he probably has a very, 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 very good excuse. I'm sure. I mean, it was probably some business, you know, emergency business thing or something. I mean, knowing Todd, I tell you what, knowing Todd, he probably just wants to surprise me or something. That's it. Dorian, I bet you he flew to New York to buy me some outrageous gift or something for the baby. I know it. And he's going to show up here any minute now with it and surprise me. I bet you he's really going to get a big laugh when he knows how worried I was.
But, honey, you're supposed to have met Todd in London. Why wouldn't he have called you to tell you not to go? It just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't matter. And it doesn't make sense. Cassie, what is important here is that Todd, he's alive. And I've got proof. And he's going to be here any minute. And this whole nightmare is just going to be over. Yes.